job offer can be a very exciting thing, the next big step in your employment journey. But what happens after you get a job offer? There are a few steps that are needed before you can begin your first day. Let's go over what those are so you're ready and prepared to get to work. After the job offer, an employer will likely run a background check and call your personal or professional references. If there's anything on your record that would keep you from getting hired, let iFoster know. We may be able to help you. Employers often don't stop at the background check. Did you know an employer can check your credit, look you up on social media, and ask you to take a drug test? Not every employer will screen new hires in all these areas, but it's a good idea to know where you might run into issues when applying for jobs. Once you start your new job, you may be entitled to some benefits above and beyond a paycheck. Most jobs provide you with at least 3 days worth of sick leave each year, and many employers also offer vacation time. You can build up a few hours of vacation with each pay period until you have enough to take that much needed break. Your employer may also provide health insurance in some form or another. If you don't already have health insurance through another program, this can be a big factor when accepting a job. Additional benefits can include options to contribute to a retirement account or scholarships or programs to help you get training or more education to advance within the company. Keep in mind that many of these perks are available to full-time workers, but part-time workers may not be eligible to receive these depending on the company you work for. When you start a new job, there are 2 main forms you'll need to complete before starting work, a W-4 and an I-9. An I-9 is a form that proves you can legally work in the United States. Usually your employer will fill out the actual form. You just need to provide the required identification. If you have a passport, that's the easiest thing to use. If not, we've listed the acceptable documents here for you to review. A W-4 is a tax form. It tells payroll department how much to withhold from each of your paychecks for taxes. We'll get into where all that tax money goes in a little bit. Have you ever opened a paycheck and been disappointed because you thought you were going to get more than you did? Every paycheck will have some money taken out of it for taxes. It's important to know where your money goes so you can be sure you're getting paid the correct amount. When you look at your pay stub, there are a few key pieces of information you should know. Your gross pay is the total amount you earned before taxes. Simply put, this is your hourly pay times the amount of hours you worked. Down at the bottom of your pay stub will usually list the total amount you've earned for that year and the total amount of taxes that have been taken out as well. You'll also see a list of taxes that are being deducted from your paycheck. These taxes pay into programs like Social Security and Medicare, and there are also state and federal taxes that are taken out of each paycheck. You cannot opt out of having these taxes deducted from your paycheck, but depending on how much you make, you can get back all or a portion of your state and federal taxes when you file your taxes each year. The last and probably most important part to understand about your pay stub is your net pay. This is your take-home pay, or what you get paid after all the deductions are taken out. I like to think it's called net pay because it's the money that doesn't get stuck in the net of deductions.